Yo, what up, everybody? This is Dom Root, and I'm back with another episode of Culture Convos. This time, we got an impromptu session with my guy, Fransisco Phoenics. Of course, y'all know who he is. Host, music artist, creative, visionary, all sorts of things. So we're just going to transition, get him up in here. We've already been doing a little chatting, so we pretty warmed up. But yeah, man, let me get things switched up here. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. A pleasure to be here, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, of course, of course. I know you've been busy. Life in LA
Yeah.
moves a little faster than it does here in Phoenix, man. So how's it been going
Yeah.
for you?
Man, it's been going good, man. It started off as a slow transition, but we finally got everything situated, got our venue, our studio area, and got a good network going on out here. And yeah, things are starting to get on the road. So, can't complain.
Nice, nice, man.
Yeah.
Well, off the bat, I want to get into some of your goals for 2021, man. You know, we're in a new year.
Yeah.
Are there any things that you like working towards right now? It could be personally, it could be health stuff, whatever you really
Yeah.
thinking of. Anything, I'm saying that you're working towards for the new year.
I'm trying, yeah, man. I'm trying to fully establish myself and make sure that I'm not working a 9 to 5 this year. Like, I'm not knocking
Nice.
anybody who is working,
Right.
but I would just personally, I want to be able to start, working for myself and like, not having to really be limited to like a time schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, a work
Yeah.
schedule. So,
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
yeah. So, I mean, we're gonna of course continue to keep grinding, like making this vision happen. Root for each other. You know what it
Right,
is.
right, right.
but
Absolutely.
but yeah, I really am focused on like not working for anybody else. Like I'm down to work with you, but like not work for you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
yeah, I like that. I like that.
yeah,
It's a good
you know,
mentality to have.
yeah. So
I'm gonna have to adopt that.
what what about yourself, bro? Like 2021, man. What you got going on, man? What's the goals, bro?
Man, I'm just to be honest, man, I'm just trying to be a little more disciplined. I feel like I'm pretty
Mm.
well disciplined, but sometimes, man, I get real like creative happy. Like, ooh, I could do
Yeah,
this. We could do this, and I'm willing to like shift on a dime. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to turn up everything. Like I spend the night
yeah,
re-editing the website, just because I had a
yeah.
new idea. Like, or when I
Right.
learned something new on Adobe Premiere Pro, or I learned something new, like I'm all
Hmm.
in. Like the next day I want to go and make like 80 things with that new trick, and it's just
Right, right, right.
so I want to continue to learn new things. Like that's part of my DNA. I enjoy learning new stuff, but I just want to be a bit more disciplined about how I enact them or how I put them into play. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
as you know, man, building like a brand, you often find yourself doing a lot of things like yourself. You know what I'm saying? So just trying not to overwork and like where there is help. You know what I'm saying? Like use it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And I got to get a little better at that because I don't. Like I was thinking the other day, somebody hit me up and it was like, "Yo, man, if you ever need something, let me know on this tip." And I was just like about to send them a message like, damn, bro, what do I need? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right,
I'm so
right.
accustomed to like doing shit, you know what I'm saying? Like knocking it out myself. It's just like, all right, let me think of something that I could actually, because I want this person to be helpful. You feel me? I want them to help. So
Right.
it's just that little battle, man. I'm getting a little more disciplined and just kind of focusing up on my communication. Like I shot the video for Suede, you know what I'm saying, with a Jazz
Yeah.
Gold. And
Yeah, can't wait for that,
oh
man.
man,
Yeah.
appreciate it, appreciate it. Like,
Yeah.
but during that process, I had all these ideas, and I just had to kind of focus up and like, be sure to communicate like what I was looking for to him, so he could be able to execute it. Because I've been in his position before too, like working with an artist, and I don't get enough information, and they want me to
Right.
execute the vision. So I was like, all right, let me make sure that I have all these ideas, but I want to make sure that they're clear and concise enough for him to be like, all right, for sure, here's what I can use, you know what I'm saying, and here's where I have room to be creative myself as the
Hmm.
producer, the visual, the person executing the
Yeah.
visual. So, yeah, man, that's kind of where I'm at, just disciplining up and kind of just being more purposeful with the moves that I make.
Right. Hell yeah, man. It's 2020 they said it was like, clear vision. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so everything from here on should be, nothing but progression, you know what I mean?
Right, right, upward mobility. So,
Yeah.
so I wanted to ask, do you have like a favorite I Am Root event that you either been to or like hosted?
favorite I Am Root event. Ah man, it's got to be Rebel, one of the Rebel Lounges. Man, you know what? That last one was really good. The one we collaborated with Ashton Von Charles.
Oh yeah, yeah, House
That
of
one was a
Love with
great
all the
one. Yeah,
sax. Yeah,
yeah. I think that one was one of my favorites. Like, just
yeah,
him. Who we had? Ray Flag. I'm sorry,
yeah.
it's
Ray
Ray Charles.
Flag.
Ray Flag. Ray Flag was there.
Take my money.
Right? Yeah. It's like, wait, Ray
Right.
Charles is there. Oh shit!
It
Like,
was
nah.
lit. Ray's
But
boom
yeah,
boom room.
yeah, right.
But
But now
nah,
we had Ray Flag and then
Stone.
Stone Sax
Yes
as
sir.
well. Like, what I'm saying? So it was just like the three horns, man, the trifecta, man. Yeah, that like the ending they got in the crowd and like, got everybody hype. Like, that
Yeah.
was really fun.
Yeah, no, I
Um
definitely enjoyed that one a lot.
mhm.
Because it was different,
uh
you know what I'm saying? Just getting the musicians. Like, it was all focused on the music. Obviously, they brought the
right.
additional element that they had with the vocals, but their primary was like the sax, and it was dope. It was dope.
Exactly. The instruments, right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say that one was one of my favorites. I'm trying to think, man, like, cause so
Right.
many,
It's
you know what I
it's
mean?
been some. Like, one
Yeah.
of my top ones is a Rebel Lounge one too. It was like What a Time. I
Mhm.
think we did one,
Mhm.
or To the Max. I think it was called To the Max.
To the max.
We had Color A.
Whew.
Yeah, we had a pretty nice lineup. Like,
Yeah.
I really loved how, like, especially around that time, folks was like looking forward to like pulling up and like getting on stage. You know what I'm saying, for one of
Hmm.
those gigs. You know what I'm saying. So we just
Right.
had just so many artists. You know what I'm saying, out and about. And then that collab with my boy B. Although we had like that ball drop with Security Man, that
Yeah, but like
fashion show was
that
like
also,
a
I
good
was gonna
look.
say like that was another one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Velvet Room, like that was another one that was cold and that was a classic. Like even though that happened, like, I still feel like that event like set I Am Root, like, you know what I mean,
Right. Yeah.
apart from a lot of different collectives, you know what I'm saying? So
Nah, true, man, and it allowed us to really kind of show some versatility. Like, even for me, it was like a multi, like it was a collaboration with my boy B, but it was also like in a way for me to tap into, like, the career path that my lady's into, with the modeling and
right,
her connects in terms of the fashion designers and the ladies that put
right.
together the outfits, the swimsuits and stuff like that. So it was really a
Mhm.
way for me to like collab and kind of step into the fashion world for the brand's sake, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
also use connections that we have like right next to us. So
right,
but nah,
right.
for sure. Man, but yeah, man, that's all, got me just looking forward to the future, to be honest. Like, just, obviously when shit like cools down and kind of gets normal, back to a place of like, people are out and about, man. I'm looking forward to like, just kind of curating nights and really just getting back to the dressy nights too, man. Rebel Lounge wasn't like the dressiest of spaces. We tried
Yeah.
we tried to do what we could for as long as we could, but like, really, I just want to get back to that space too of like, the outfits, because like,
I hear you.
especially where we are today when we talk about the gram and like social media, like, folks enjoy flicking up for the gram or like posting
Yeah,
shit for the gram. And like, I
yeah,
feel like those nights that we were curating back in the Newton days, you know what I'm saying, where
yeah,
people would
yeah.
pull up looking nice, it was packed, like, it's that same type of energy, and I'm hoping like not necessarily the same as a Newton, because like, I mean, that was kind of like a cross between like my our connection with 1044 Zill and like the club nights that was going.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah,
it
yeah.
was like a lot of that crowd too would pull up, so it would really look like a club slash poetry
Yeah,
night,
yeah,
if you will. But yeah, man, we want like, good energy, same type of energy, but just, a little easier of a room to flow around, you know what I'm saying? So that
right,
folks
right,
ain't, too crowded or whatever, but they could just still have a good ass time, same vibes or whatever.
right,
Um,
right, right.
what I
Well,
got
I
for
mean,
you.
I know people are itching to, like, get back into they dress, like, what I mean,
Right.
the accessorize, like, what I'm saying, like top flight, like, what I mean, everything, like people were ready to show up. I know they've been itching, like, during this like quarantine. So
No, for sure.
yeah,
Cause
as
I've been
soon as
seeing
it
just all the outfits people putting on at home. Like, so I know, I know they itching to get outside. You feel me?
right, you know what I'm saying, they like just chilling in the crib, like, all right, another drink, you know what I'm saying, like at least I look good though, like,
Right,
so
right. Cause in the last
yeah,
episode of this, I talked to B Hunt.
yeah,
He out in Dallas, and I just been even just I was just chopping it up with him about how he's been just making that transition with his move, and
Right.
You know, also with the fashion there, you know what I'm saying? A different branding, but my boy B, he was in a previous episode as well. And I was talking to him about his move because, you know, he in Baltimore. So I'm like, man,
Yeah.
everybody out, like out and about doing their thing. But, you know, for my boy B, he out on the East Coast. And, you know, given that he was in the fashion, I was talking to him about like the different layers and stuff you could wear on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Where you got the jacket, the sweater,
Yeah. Because it's
this
cold
and
out
that.
there. Like,
Right.
you know,
Right.
a lot of that is like it's actually for you know what I mean, like their safety. A lot of that, like you know what I mean, they
Right.
just like to
Right.
look good at the same
At the
time. But
same time. But yeah. No, I
yeah,
forgot. I always joke with Jade about this, but it's this comedian. I gotta pull it up. But he was talking about like people in Chicago or people somewhere where it be snowing at, like
mm.
they be rocking the same gear that niggas hiked Mount Everest with, like you know what I'm saying. As far as the coats and you know all the equipment that you
Hell yeah,
that you need to stay warm, it's the same shit that they be
hell yeah,
rocking,
man,
North
that
Face
shit's
or
real.
whatever. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. What shows you been watching? I know back when you was out here, man, we used to pull up and go like watch Power
Yeah,
on the weekends at your spot, and
yeah,
what else was
yeah,
it? Insecure and shit. Yeah, those are
yeah.
lit times. So, what shows y'all got cooking up now?
Oh shit, man. Like I don't know, like you know, during the quarantine, it's like you get a chance, like to catch up on like old shows, like you know what I
Right,
mean, things that you haven't seen before. Uh, I think recently, like what's good? What we got? Lovecraft. Oh my god,
Lovecraft.
like yeah, you been vibing with Lovecraft?
Nah, I don't think we watched Lovecraft. I'm gonna have to check.
Ooh,
What?
oh,
That's on
it's on
Netflix or Amazon?
HBO.
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 Okay, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You get a chance, bro. Yeah, it's the first season out right now, man. That's one of the coldest ones right now, like out to me. And, you know, I can't wait for the second season. Hopefully, there's a second season. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't want to give too much details about Lovecraft. Like, you know, I don't know if we do spoilers, but is that right? We can do spoilers, right? Like,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna
uh,
watch
yeah,
it,
yeah,
and it won't matter anyway. I'm gonna
yeah,
watch it
you haven't
regardless.
seen, but
So.
it's good. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a variety of different emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the main characters are black, so it's like you
Oh,
know you
nice.
can't be.
I'm
You
all
know what I'm
for
saying?
that. I be looking at shows and I be watching the preview. And if I don't see enough black people, bro, pop up, I'm going to the
Nah,
next. Like, you feel me?
right. It's
That shit got to
like,
be mad funny or like, you know what I'm saying? Got to be
yeah.
something blockbuster about it. Otherwise, I'm looking for some black folks. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I hear you. I definitely hear you. So yeah, you would enjoy Lovecraft, even though it sounds crazy, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's about black folks. You know.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. I've been
Mm-hmm.
not recently, but I got caught up on like cause it's been a minute, but I caught up on some of the power shit, like you know, it's been
The
out to
set
that
the book two
too,
or
yeah,
just
and then also that For
okay.
Life. I was watching some of that. It was pretty interesting on ABC with
Oh, I see. I haven't seen it
the
yet.
dude that was in jail. I forget his original name was like Isaac Wright Jr. or something like that. He got
Yeah.
arrested, you know, got his law degree while in jail, and then was
Right.
like yeah working on cases and shit. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet, man. But like, I'm definitely down to see. You know what? Something that just came out, like probably I want to say a couple days ago or last week. One Night in Miami.
Mm.
Man, this one is like about Muhammad Ali, Sam Cooke,
Oh.
Jim Brown, and who's the fourth person? It's one more person. Malcolm X. Oh, I'm
Mm-hmm.
tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Malcolm X. But
Yeah.
anyway, these four guys, like, you know, meet up for one night in Miami, and it's just like, you know, a big there's just so much going on within that one night, man.
Right.
Like it's on Amazon Prime. Regina King directed it. Oh my gosh, she on the roll
Okay.
right now,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
gonna have to. I'm gonna have to
she on the
see
roll right
what's
now.
up with that because I saw some clips actually, and I was looking like, who the fuck is this? Like, just like I didn't see what was going on. I just saw somebody dressed up
Yeah.
as like Malcolm X or
Wait.
Ali or some shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, it's some new shit coming out. So yeah, no, I'm gonna have to see what's up.
I that's the same way I felt when I saw the previews too. Like I saw it, I was like, they trying to make a
Right. Right.
remake and
Right.
shit. But like, you know, I gave it a shot, man, and like,
Yeah.
yeah, phew, yeah, they like all each one of those actors like that played those four characters, they all deserve some type of like award. You know what I'm saying? That's how
Oh,
I felt.
nice, nice. Okay, well, yeah, we definitely gonna have to tap into that. I mean, make sure
It's a,
I wrote down
it's
the
a
other one. You
film
said
though, like you know what I'm
Lovecraft.
saying. So it might be a little slow to some people, like you know, but it's a film. it's dramatic, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not like, action based like type at all. Like, what I mean? You gotta go into it with what I mean, yeah, open mind, I guess.
Right, right. No, that's dope. But nah, that's perfect though. I mean, just giving people something to like, tap in with. And let me double check, make sure I ain't missing no comments on YouTube or nothing. But yeah, nah, that's dope. I've been honestly just going through, a little bit of everything. Honestly, I click and give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? Check out some stuff. I know at the end of the year, I watched the folks that produce Black Mirror. They put out some shit called like Death to 2020 or some shit. They got like Samuel L. Jackson, just a couple of like comedians, Leslie Jones. Like they're all playing somebody else, but when you watch it, it kind of comes off as like them talking about right now, like in real time.
Yeah,
But Samuel isn't playing Samuel. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's just like some made up world that they're in, but they're talking about real life events. They were just kind of wrapping up 2020, if you will, with this like comedic kind
yeah.
of take. It was on Netflix or whatever, but the Black Mirror folks that produced that put that one out. I checked that out, and it was just funny, honestly. Like there's
Yeah.
this little take on just laughing at kind of the timeline of like Trump's like response to COVID and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what
Hmm.
motherfuckers was doing around that time, and like
Yeah.
what was happening on the other side of the world at that same time. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that shit just had me rolling. So
Okay.
if
Yeah.
you,
I'm for sure gonna be
it's
checking
probably
that out
only
soon.
I forget if it's episodes. I can't remember that one. Oh, have you seen? I'm looking through a little list that I had wrote down.
Uh-huh.
What's this? The history of curse words, bro.
So like I was strongly encouraged to watch this show and
What you?
and like at the time I haven't got to it yet. Nah,
Oh,
like
okay.
my
Yeah.
my girl was like on my head about like not watching it. Yeah, so
That's
like
dope
yeah,
that I
man,
just
I'm
brought
gonna
that
give it
up
a
too.
shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got another reminder. But no, it was dope, man. I fucked with it. It was pretty funny, man. Like just the different takes and shit.
Yeah.
Cause I forgot what happened, but I ended up mentioning it to my coworker, and then like maybe like 2 weeks later, he randomly watching it in the office, and he's like, "Wait, nigga, it's the show you was telling me to watch?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I forgot how he came across it, but he came across it on his own path, a different way." But then he remembered later, like, "Damn, you brought this shit up, huh?" But nah, it was hella funny. It was hella funny. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
I'm gonna dive into it. Yeah, yeah. She like nodding her head and shit. All right.
I see you've been putting out a couple tracks recently too. We had "Stop It
Yeah.
Stupid" and what's the other one? The most recent one.
Uh,
You put out another one.
Escanor.
Yes, yeah.
The other track is
Honestly, I
called
just asked because I
Escanor.
didn't want to fuck up how to say it. Just like, all right.
Yeah, Escanor, man. That's one of the names given to the one of the all right. So the seven deadly sins, like we know the different sins like pride, jealousy, envy, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So there was a knight pretty much that represented the one of the deadly sins as pride, and his name was Escanor. You know what I'm
Got you.
saying?
Got you.
And it kind of yeah. So you can
Okay.
look that up. You know what I mean? Go in a little deeper, like if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need to, like what I'm saying, or listen to the song and kind of get a grasp of it. So
Nice, nice. So are you building up to like a EP, or you just like dropping out these singles, kind of seeing what the temperature is out here?
yeah, no, we're leading up to an EP, man. I ran into a producer out here. He's actually my brother is heavy into the game as well. He used to work for Disney,
Okay.
like on the Disney like theater and stuff. So he like had a bunch of connects as well, like coming out here. So it was like this, yeah, 2021 is like it's about to explode with like the whole collective, like everybody, like
Yes,
we
sir.
got connections. So
Nice, man.
um, yeah, you hooked me up with a dope producer out here in LA, man. We just synced up and like been able to make some dope tracks so far. And yeah, I just want to at least get like a small EP out there just to like get the ball rolling like a little
Yeah.
bit more. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, that's dope, man. I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to the new music, and
man,
we're probably gonna have to do a little write up or something, man. Once the project is on the way, you know, what I'm saying, do like
most
a little
definitely,
feature on the blog, or just kind of set up some stuff so we can contribute to the rollout.
man, appreciate it. Yep, most definitely. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like, we still got some of the collaborations we got too as well. Like, I don't want to like, mention it, I guess, if we ain't got it out yet, but that's that one song blow you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Blow up or yeah.
Right.
So
I
I'm
threw a verse on that too. I don't know if I sent that.
okay, yeah. Okay, perfect. So like now, go I finished my verse, I'm ready to get it. I know Sonny been on my head, like, what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
bro,
has he?
like, what I mean, yeah, let's get this shit going. So, you know what
Right.
I mean? So but yeah, man, I'm just looking forward to 2021 because it's just like I'm not gonna stop creating. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So
Just gotta keep it going.
it's just like exactly.
No, that's dope. That's dope. How's he been? I know he had a podcast going.
Yeah, Sonny Cartel, like, I was helping executive produce the podcast, Snag,
Mm.
Strangers, Natures, Anime, and God. Yeah.
Okay.
But he's still doing it right now. He's in New York, like, working on his on a couple music videos for his project that he's
Mm.
releasing. So,
That's
he's
tight.
grinding right now as well,
Yeah. Staying busy.
Shout out to Sonny Cartel, you know what I mean,
Right.
and the whole team. So
Yeah, man. He
yeah,
had one of the most legendary performances, man, for us. Like in terms of like
yeah,
performances that we seen
yeah,
at an Iron Root event, where he got the standing ovation. I was just glad Travis got that one on camera. I mean, we
yeah,
had
that
a different angle, but he got the angle like right in that dude's face. You know what I'm saying? So you can see like the emotion. I know. I'm probably sure some of the fans was pissed. Like, man, why you in the way? We trying to capture it too.
yeah.
But like, but from that perspective, it looks fire. You know what I'm saying? That we
Yeah,
got
nah,
that
nah.
clip.
It was a great shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the future we just gotta have those cameras that can wheel up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like how they
yeah,
got in the
yeah.
NFL and shit. Just
I know. Yeah, I feel you. Right. Like,
have one of those.
nah,
But
we'll definitely have some extra zoom lens or something like that. Like,
right, so we
but
get that closeness, but everybody else can still get a shot. You feel
yeah,
me?
I mean, he got the sweat on, like, he
Nah,
dripping down, like,
nah, for
nah.
sure.
It was an amazing performance, and like, Sonny is just like, an incredible being, like, what I mean. So it's just yeah, the fact that we caught that on camera, yeah, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
for sure, for
But,
sure. And I mean, I know he's talented. And I know he thinks of himself as talented, but no, that was just I was just blessed, like, cause from like a brand standpoint for like I Am Root
mhm.
Man, like it could have been anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Outside of Sonny, I would have felt the same way. It was just
Right,
dope to see somebody get a standing O, like you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
like as like a local, or emerging, up and coming motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? For I Am
yeah,
Root to like have a platform that could happen at, it just made me feel good. Like, damn, bro, we out here really doing something. Obviously he knows people in the
yeah,
city, like they gonna pull up for him and all of that. But like, it just felt real good, like to be
right.
a curator of the night, and it's like, yo, someone here fucking got a standing note. You know what I'm
Standing
saying? They
ovation,
fucking
yeah.
up there cheesing and they happy, they excited because they went ham, but people received that shit and like gave that energy back. Cause like we always talk about, all right, y'all, we get up here and the energy you give our performers, they gonna get back
Uh,
to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's
right,
just
yeah,
like,
hey,
and that's the shit
man,
we
trying to
need
hype
though.
up the
It's just
crowd,
like,
yeah,
yo, if
yeah,
that nigga just went in like that for that long, like that's the adequate response that's necessary for like getting
yeah,
back, you know what I'm saying, to that artist. So
yeah, man. And you know what, like that's another, like, testament to, like, the Iron Root events, man. Cause like I've never pretty much I don't think there's been like one artist who was like, kind of like who dropped the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? They gave
yeah,
it they all, like, each time. And like, I seen, like, like passion, like, and majority of the artists that like performed in Iron Root. And I was like, beforehand, like I was just hosting open mics. So it's like sometimes, you'll get some complete, like, just like
yeah.
I like amateur is a hard, like, what I mean,
I feel
category
you.
to like
Yeah,
call
for some
somebody,
people,
like,
yeah.
what I'm saying. But there are some people who, what I mean, who don't really their passion isn't in it. Let's just say that, what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And you can tell, and the crowd can tell, and everything like that, you know what I mean.
right.
And so the performances are usually like, they're not, what I mean, the greatest, like, what I mean. But
Yeah,
I think at all the Iron Root events that I've been to, like I've seen like passion within every artist, and it was just like it always, like, each one of them gave me like a special, like, what I mean, feeling. Like I took away something, like, every time I went, like, or hosted, like, what I'm saying. It was just like, yeah, I don't know,
yeah.
it's dope.
Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, it's been something, that we just try to keep in the DNA of like what's going
Right.
on. It's just like, cause like we don't do these that often, so when we come, we got to come with with the energy, or we got to come with the quality, or just kind of pick artists that are invested enough in themselves. You know what I'm saying, to make sure that they gonna, cause like money's low, like capital's not high. We're not throwing
Right.
contracts for like gig, for a set or
Yeah.
nothing like that. So these people really got to
Yeah.
be invested in their future, and this is like a real community collaborative experience here. Like, we fronting, getting the venue set up and getting all the behind the scenes shit together, and you just got to pull up and show out. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, you know what I'm saying, and kind of
That's
put on
all
for
we ask.
yourself, and also make sure that you also pull up with shit that you can brand yourself with, like your cards or
Right. You know
your
what I'm saying?
merch,
Like
or like if you got stuff to kind of put yourself on, then like take that step and just make it happen.
it's like, look, that's even better for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? We giving you the people to like pull up and sell to. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
You ain't
right.
gotta go like, you know what I'm saying, like running knocking on doors or like, you know what I mean, yelling at people crossing the street or nothing
Or
like that.
you're
You know what I'm saying? We
tagging
giving
98 people on Facebook. You feel me?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? We giving you the people right there, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
a win-win. Like, you know what I mean?
because I there was this time too where we were entertaining, like doing business with the space, and for them, like, I mean, business is business, so I definitely understand like where they come from with like the
Right.
mindset that I'm about to address, but it's just like for them everything was like, they needed to put a dollar to. It was like, all right, so for
Right.
example, it could be our same system, but instead we charge them to pull up and perform. If they want to sell something, we get 15, 10% of anything that artist sells at our events, because it's the event that we put on, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And and for me, like, that wasn't the type of show that I was like willing to run. One, because it's
right.
up and coming artists, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not trying to prey on people that are serious, like, you know what I'm saying? It's desperate people, if you will, like people that are trying to come up in music aren't that
Mm-hmm.
necessarily always, especially in hip hop music. They're not always people that's just well off. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
Yeah.
not silver spooners, you know what I'm saying? We're not
Yeah,
rich niggas
yeah.
just like, oh yeah, I want to rap because it's something to do. Like, dudes are really sharing their stories, poets are really sharing their perspectives from a place of
Right.
like where they're really coming from. So for our brand, just wasn't something that I saw like that could work out for us, having to put that pressure on artists, you know what I'm saying, to,
Right.
give us that kind of return, especially considering like what we're giving back to them. Ain't no guarantee that we, they pull up and they gonna sell out of all their merch, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
if there
Right.
was, a little more security in place, then like applying that pressure could be, something that I feel like, all right, for sure we can do, because you gonna get $1,000 in sales no matter what. Like, if I could tell,
Yeah.
if I can guarantee an artist, that they gonna end the night in the green, you know what I'm saying, every single time
Yeah.
working with us, then,
Yeah.
in my mind, then I see that as a better avenue of like, all right, now we could talk like what we should get kicked back, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
since we trying to build something and then force them to kind of, in a sense, build it off the back of them, is like not really some shit I was going for. So,
Same here, man. That's why I always fuck with you, like, you know what I'm saying, from the get go, bro.
hey man, appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I appreciate it, because one thing about me is I'm an artist as well, so it's just like I think with that in mind, like, you know what I'm saying, I always run
Right.
across business people who aren't creatives, you know what I'm saying, so they're just trying to figure out, not everybody, and this isn't to say that who, the dude that I was entertaining business with could be watching this and thinking I'm talking about him. It's not just you, but it's just like that
Right.
mindset of like, when you're not necessarily the creative, the artist, you know what I'm saying, you don't pay attention to kind of the things that could definitely impact them, you know what I'm saying, or like, like
Man.
money is tight, like opportunities are tight, or certain artists, like when they get an opportunity, they hold on to it, you know what I'm saying, or they like they hold it up high, if you will, and it's just like it's a big deal. So like, you know what I'm saying, like hitting them for some bread just so they can hit the stage and like make their dream come true is like, that's kind of fucked up in a dark way, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man. And it's like that and the crazy thing is like, they would consider that a good business deal. And it's just like I'm like, man, you don't feel no type of way, like, you know what I mean,
Right,
doing it. Like, you know what I'm
right,
saying? This dude's going like going for broke right now, like, you know what I mean, trying to make it happen. And
right.
you don't even really need it, like, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
necessarily. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
the
I don't know.
return on the artist. Yeah, for me, man, I do care about my customer. And in a way,
Right,
artists are Iron Roots customers. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
like, how they feel about experiences with us, doing business with us is important. You know what I'm saying? Them telling other artists to come fuck with us is important. You know what I'm saying? And like, just continue to like spread the good word. Like, yo, all right, Iron Root is doing some good shit over there. Like, we got to continue to grow and like build and connect with them. So That's really, you know, kind of where I'm at with it.
Yeah, man.
But
That's what's
yeah,
up, man.
we
So,
could. Oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
no, no, I was just about to ask about like, other I am root, like ventures, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, any other merch like coming out like soon, like, because
Yeah,
like it's
man.
crazy. My brother was walking around this morning, like, with one of the old dad hats that I
Oh,
bought back
nice.
in like probably 2018, 2017. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
okay. One
and
of
I
who?
thought I thought I lost it in AZ, but
Uh,
like come to find out, I left it out in LA. And
I
he
think
was
I
just
remember that.
rocking
I
it.
was like, was it the khaki one? It was one of them. You was telling me you bought it. He was like, man,
Yeah,
I don't know where that's at.
yeah, yeah. He was
Okay,
just walking around like rocking it. I'm like, okay, all right,
that's
yeah,
where it
okay.
went. That's where it
I'm
went.
glad you like it, man.
Right? Hey, that's dope that it's still kicking and surviving. No, man, I got a room full of merch back there, man. I need to try to get off some
Yeah,
artwork, some stuff like that. But yeah, nah, I'm trying to bring so that yellow rooted tee. I'm trying to bring that back. I was making that in house, actually, so
mm-hmm.
because I got a little print thing, but it was a little janky. So the homie Trav got another one for his own shit. So I might try to use his and bang out a couple of more of those gold rooted tees. But
Yeah,
other than that, man, we got quite a bit of shit on the website right now for folks to check out. We got these
right.
double R tees. We got some tees that got empathy across because we're trying to make sure that we still pushing out the positive messages. You know what I'm saying? Giving people some things to kind of meditate on. It's just like empathy is a big thing right now.
Right.
You know, that I kind of want to push out there. Dude that I follow, Gary V, he's always talking about empathy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, it's just always been something that I'm about because it's just like you never really know, you know, where people are coming from or like, you know what I'm saying, what they've been going through.
Right.
Especially, you know, with the times now, man, with all the Trumpers and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm lightweight sympathetic, bro.
Capital shit
Like,
going on.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, I'm lightweight sympathetic to their mentality, you know what I'm saying, because like they actually believe in what they doing, you know what I'm saying, and for
Yeah.
somebody to be on the outside looking in and like with my perspective, it's just like I feel nothing
Yeah.
but sympathy, you know what I'm saying, and you know I hope that they get help and it all works
Yeah.
out,
There
you
was
know what I'm saying.
there was the donkey of the day, like, by Charlemagne or the Breakfast Club and
Oh
everything, man.
yeah.
About the guy's mom, like, got up there, like,
Talk
trying
about the
to,
food.
yeah, talking about, yeah, he needs to be on a strict diet, organic.
It's
How,
like,
like,
dog.
all right, like, real quick, man, like, just entertain me for a moment, man. Like,
Yeah.
how, like, do you, like, what do you say about those type of people? It's like, that's your biggest
Yeah,
excuses,
nah.
like, organic
You
food,
you
like,
you gotta miss me
he
with
broke the
that,
law,
bro.
man. Like,
You gotta miss me with that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just because like I don't want to hear all that. Like I don't. There's no nothing I could say that's gonna come off like polished. You know, like sure I'm
Yeah,
sympathetic like in a way,
yeah,
but at the
yeah,
end of the day, like dog, you did something that's a crime. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go to jail. Like there are people in jail with medical conditions that are probably not getting treatment for them or the adequate treatment that they need. You know what I'm saying? And you've been in
right,
jail less than
man.
48 hours.
Like,
You feel me?
yeah,
And your mom is on the news, bro, saying that you need a certain type of diet. Like, I mean, I get it.
yeah,
Like she using her privilege and she going to bat for you. The media attention
right,
around what's going on, for sure,
right,
makes sense. Like I get why it's happening, but nah, I don't. I mean,
yeah,
I think he got it granted or whatever. So you know, kudos to the pressure being applied. But like, from
yeah.
my standpoint, it's just like I'm not necessarily sympathetic about that. Like, you ran up in there, like you know what I'm saying, and
Right.
you know,
Nah, but I definitely hear what you're saying, though. You know what I'm saying about the sympathy. I just had to,
right.
like,
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I'm sympathetic to the mindset, but like once you actually commit the crime, like that, I don't know. I got the sympathy for like your feelings, you know what I'm saying, but
right,
I just don't want you to go down like a deep dark path of like thinking, you know, like to where you actually racist. Like you think that you look at a man
right,
like me and you think I'm less than you. Like I'm sympathetic to that mindset because that type of human is like that human isn't stronger than me mentally, physically, whatever they want to put into
right,
their brain.
right,
Like
right.
if you look at my skin and you think that you're better than me because of that, like you've lost, in my opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, in this mental game. So it's just like I'm sympathetic because in a way, like you don't even know what world we're living in right now, bro.
Right,
Like we're
right.
just
You know what
chasing
I'm
this
saying? Yeah.
thing out there, you know. So, But it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, man, bro, if there's other people out there that's like, suffering worse than you, that's been in jail decades, 5 years, even 365 days, bro, your little two
Very much so.
days, I don't care about. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably about to
Yeah.
get off on a little bail bond or whatever is going on, and you'll be eating good in a moment, bro. Like you'll get your Whole Foods soon. Like,
it was just so funny to me though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was
yeah,
just like,
no,
you
for
know what I mean?
sure. And the
Like,
attention it got too. It's just like, man, y'all, all
yeah,
of y'all
it
go
just cause
somewhere with that.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, everything right now is like, clickbait. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even news is now become like clickbait. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of
Yeah, no, that's
it's,
true.
it's just
That's
it's
true.
kind of weird. You
That's
know?
just how words work. You read some shit and you're like, yo, gotta click that. Gotta see what's up.
Right.
I need to figure out
Right.
how to finesse that for the brand here, man. Make some shit. Like I don't want to clickbait people in the sense of when
Man.
they get there they're not satisfied, but I just want to make those titles like pop. You know what I'm saying? Or
Hmm.
I want people to read the headline and be like, damn, I gotta click that. Whatever it is, caption for the picture. I don't like that. I gotta repost this
Right.
shit. Like, just
Right.
give people that kind of energy.
Right. Like how have you like managed like not to get kind of caught up in like doing like the trendy, let's say that, like, what I'm saying, like thing, like, and just kind of more so staying like true to I am root and like Dom, like, what I'm saying.
Man, for me, I'm probably because of my personality. I'm a little slow to get on new things. Like even before I bought this PC, like I had to study for a good month. Like, all right, let me see,
Yeah.
or even with like let's take Clubhouse for example, like the app that's popping or whatever going up now. Like
Right.
people was reaching out to the brand like, yo, there should be an Iron Root poetry like little group thing on here. Like what I'm saying, get it going. Like it could be popping like da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I responded and then, I set up something, but I ain't like go all the way, like, what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and do all of that.
Yeah.
But I just like, I had to do my research. I got to look and see what's going on, like kind of read
Right.
the blogs out here too and kind of test the brain of some of the like, celebrities out here that got an opinion about it. Some of the regulars that got an opinion,
Mhm.
just kind of see how it's working. Obviously it's an iPhone only thing right now, and
Yeah,
all of
man, because
that.
I'm
So
like,
with
yeah.
that in mind, it's just like I'm always aware of them, but I just kind of sit on things. You know what I'm saying? And if it looks like a move, then I make it. Now, that don't always turn out to be like in the best interest of the brand. I can't lie, because there's some trends that I probably should have got on sooner, right? That I didn't at all, and I look back and like, damn, that could have been the avenue that we flexed on. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
not that I have any examples off the top of my head, but there definitely has been times where I was like, fuck, I thought about doing that, did not do it, and it looks like something that would have paid off for us. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I also move in a different way too. Like I pray a lot. Like I'm really invested in my faith. So for me, it's
Mhm.
not, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Like, what I'm saying? It's like I
Right.
could have
Right.
done that, but
Yeah.
like my energy was telling me nah. So I gotta, kind of respect that and move in a way that's consistent with how I've been moving, which is I pray a lot. You know what I'm saying? I speak to God
Yeah.
about things, and I let my energy tell me when it's time to move or when it's time to like stay still. So
Yeah.
yeah, to that point, I feel like I'm sticking with my guns in the sense of like that. But as I bring folks into the brand, I feel like that'll evolve too. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll
Right.
begin to take
Right.
on other people's personalities, especially when it comes to the decision making. So
Mm.
I don't want to say like, yeah, it's gonna be this way forever. Like,
No, no, I
but it's
get
just like,
you.
yo, right now I'm in a space where I can only afford for me to like, be doing a
Manage.
handful of these things. You know what I'm saying? So with that in mind,
Mhm.
it's just like I got to be as careful as possible until I can get this ship to a space to where I can open it up and have more cooks in the kitchen.
Right.
Because it's still
Right.
pretty new. And if I had a lot of people making decisions right now, we would be doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be you'll see Dom TikToking or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody in a meeting convinced me that we need to be doing this. And how I feel about I Am Rude is that I'm willing to do whatever. Like we on live right now. Like you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm a little slow to get on camera. Like even with my Tuesdays, like I went from filming me just running the
Yeah.
playlist to
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I remember.
now on Tuesday I got the camera in front of me. You know what I'm saying? And we've
Yeah.
had plenty of talks off stream and shit before just about me not being comfortable like in front of the camera and being that in
Right. Right.
camera guy. But like I
Right.
love this shit. I love the brand. I love what I'm building. And if I
Yeah.
see an avenue for us to excel, and I need to step up and play that role, well then I guess nigga I gotta love to shoot threes. Like if I ain't never shot a three like that, or I'm more of a
Yeah.
layup nigga, I guess hey I gotta find it in my heart to do threes now, and I'm with that. Like what I'm saying, because I'm a team player. I'm willing to be LeBron, but I'm also willing to be Danny Green. You know what I'm saying, and just
Yeah.
get the job done. So
Yeah. As long as we get that win, like I hear you. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like, you know what I
right,
mean?
for sure,
Got to
for
go.
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure,
That's
man.
what's
Well, no,
up,
I
man.
appreciate you, bro, sitting with me.
Yeah, man.
This was dope catching up, man. We got a lot of a lot of shit to look forward to in the new year. But I'm glad we got to get this in, to kind of kick off the new year, kind of give our I don't want to call them subscribers, but our supporters
Right.
some
Right.
content, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure
Mm-hmm.
they see your face on the gram, but it's just like it's good to see us together doing shit,
Yeah.
talking brand shit, and just kind of being normal again.
Of course. Yeah.
But yeah, man, any words of advice that you would give to some up and coming artists right now? Let's say that they've only wrote like maybe 3 songs, a couple
Mm-hmm.
poems. They kind of thinking about taking themselves seriously. Just any words of wisdom, any advice that you would give to an artist that's coming up, trying to be into rap or singing or poetry, and just trying to find their creative voice.
Yeah. I would say two things. I would say first one is don't be so hard on yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? You are your biggest critic, and like as cliche as that sound, like you really are your biggest enemy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? We get so caught up on what think people how people are gonna perceive our music, and then we like, misjudge ourselves. It's like,
Yeah.
nah, just have faith in yourself and like have faith in your sound. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then number two, somebody told me this, like, that kept me going and shit. He just said, whatever you do, don't stop writing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just keep writing. Like, whatever it is, like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Especially if you're an artist, like, you know what I'm saying? You need to get your like words down, like, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
don't stop writing. You know what I mean? So
That's
those are
big.
the two things I would say. Yeah.
That's big. That's big. I definitely like those. Two real quick. Take us. Give us like what I'm saying. The website and everything for Rolling with the Rolling Stoner. And let us know who your sponsors are and shit. And I'm gonna pop up the website and shit on stream, kind of show the people what's
Oh
going on.
man, most definitely, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So our Rolling with the Rolling Stoner, of course, is the podcast. So the website is rwrsnetwork.com. You can go check that out, and then you will see the network, which is what we call it. You know what I mean? Of course, I am Root Code, the collective, like, been hosting for many years for the collective and everything. So of course we're gonna, you know what I mean, shout them out. We got Stinky Hippie on there. We got I might be going out of order, my bad.
That's
You
all
know what I'm
good. It's
saying?
all good.
We got Rumor Has It Apparel. Should be inspired by Kiki, that may be coming up soon.
Okay.
Hustle Yard Media. Uh, let's see.
Got some fitness on here too.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Mr. Get Right, man. That's actually it's crazy. That's my little brother, man. But he actually in way better shape than I am, man. It's just
I
like,
see you out here cut.
yeah. It's like actually since I came back, man, I've been actually able to hit the weights and everything. But like, he got this for the females who want to get their, shape right, he got
Yeah.
the booty camp. You know what I
Booty
mean? But
camp. Okay.
it's intense, and like, it actually has some great results. So, Mr. Get Right. Yeah, so
Nice.
I think I said Hustle Yard Media on there.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, man. So, that's the network, man. We got a couple more sponsors, like,
Yeah. I
that
like
are
this
like jumping on
homepage
board, man.
art.
So, oh, thank you, man. That comes from a local Phoenix local,
Yeah, I
TK
can
Art.
already tell. I can tell that
Yeah,
signature style.
man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to TK Art, man. He hooked me up with a personal piece, you know what I'm saying, for the
Yeah.
Roller with the Rolling Stoners, man. So,
No, that's dope. Yeah, he did
yeah,
my
man.
art for late night radio as well. Cover for
Did he?
that. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think I got that hanging up. Yeah, I do. I got that hanging up in the back right now, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
kind of
Yeah. No,
small,
he's
but
definitely a dope person to know out here in the city. Um,
man.
Yeah. No, I'm glad. That's dope. And even the intro too, the video intro. That's what I was trying to bring up as I was switching the
Oh,
screen back. But the video intro that you got to all your videos now, those are dope too.
oh man, I
With the
appreciate
smoke
that,
coming
man.
in and shit, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
he getting official. He getting official.
I mean, we trying with some different things, like, in the near future, our budget should be like, a little bit, higher. So we'll be able to play around with like different visuals and like,
Right.
different things, like, so,
All right. Get you a
everybody,
fog machine for the studio
yeah,
too.
all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, I don't know, man, like pretty soon we're going to have enough smokers, like, you know what I mean? To where it's like, we don't need no fog machine, you know what I'm saying? There'll
Right,
be enough
right.
smoke
Nah,
here.
nah, for sure, for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Well, man, yeah, thank you very much. I'm about to throw in a little music, play us out. But, nah,
yeah.
man, thank you for joining me, bro. Look forward to doing this again.
Yeah,